strawberry sky. Tall grass dancing down by the St. John's Riverside. And I can see Maggie running through the fields full of wild.
Got a damn good show for you. Okay. I want to tell you about stuff. Okay. The other day, a buddy, Mr. Mystery Mechanic, stopped in and said he wanted to see the Model A. I said, yeah, come on out, check it out. So while you're here, you can help me get the magnets out. Now you can see they actually worked, sort of. They were very difficult to get back out without knocking most of the stuff off. But the first thing I did when I got this in the shop was drain all the fuel out. And I looked in here and I saw the magnets. They looked a little bit like that. But then the other day, we looked in here, and I hope you can see this. I don't know if you can or not. Well, there is a tremendous amount of stuff down in there that wasn't visible to me. You really can't see in there with this. Well, anyway, oh, there it is. That's a pretty good shot. Yeah. See all that? That wasn't in there like that when I first started. And I'm thinking, when I was vibrating these screws out with the air hammer and the screw buster, that it just shook all that stuff loose. And I'm thinking, I really would like to see this original tank go back in. One, because of the paint, and number two, because it's going to fit. It came out, it'll go back in. Now, he was saying something about getting a new... It did. It shut off. Man, I'm starting to get pissed off at this thing. Well, anyway, if he buys a new tank, you know it ain't 95 years old, and it was probably made in some foreign country, and it isn't going to fit. So I had a bright idea. Another one of my bright ideas. This is the back of the tank. You cannot see this because of the firewall. And I'm thinking, if I cut a hole, these seams right here are those baffles inside there. Cut a hole, clean it, sandblast it, weld the patches back in. Nobody would know. Eastwood sells a really good sealant, tank sealant. Seal it, put it back in, good to go. No more headaches. But I don't have the skills, TIG welding, to do it without it leaking. Walter doesn't, WR4 doesn't either. But I do know a couple guys that do have that. Now, this is all up to the decision of the owner, but if you guys got a good idea, a better idea, any idea, leave me know. Because this thing is driving me up a wall. Look at all this crud. That's all metal. And I guarantee you, that big pile of hoo-ha in there came from when I was vibrating it. And there's no way to get all that crap out from behind them baffles. So it's either replace it or cut holes in it. I don't know. What do you think? Leave me know if you got a good idea, you got some experience, you got even some crazy idea. It ain't crazy if it works. I've said that 100 times. All right, kids, thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think. As you can see, the gas tank is a very big structural piece of the car. Very big piece. All right. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. If you got a better idea, I'd like to hear it. All right. Again, thanks for watching. see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to the shop. What's been going on? Well, I tell you what, we're finally out of the polar vortex. It's a nice warm day, but while it was freezing cold and nothing to do, I detailed up the trim to go on the side of the fender. Doesn't that look nice? Ooh, painted all that, polished it. I worked my butt off. Got them both done. Ooh, pretty. And notice these lovely cabinets. I got 4 of them. Recycled, my good friend, good buddy, Mr. Mechanic, dug these out of the dumpster for me. Now you notice how pretty these look. Well, they look as junky as that does. I'm gonna do a little magic with the steering wheel and the horn button to go with Walter's new steering column. So why don't we take our trip out to the shop and we'll show you that. Okay, we're out here in the shop, and as you can see, WR's got his steering column in. Looks good. The little plate down there at the bottom, he has done some custom adjusting, cover that all up, and painted it. He's got it over there on the far side. That's going to go in next. That's why I want to restore the original steering column or steering wheel. Kind of like give that a little something. Oh, here he is. He's got his little plate. Goes down there. Goes down there. Ooh, it's still wet, Wally. Goes like that, covers up that hole. And clamps and supports the bottom of the steering column.
Still a little wet.
Still a little wet, yeah. Yeah, see, look, it's all gooey on my fingers. Now if I pick my nose, my finger might get stuck in there or something. We also got the throttle cable on. Until Walter's walking around, not filming. But we've got that. He did a wonderful job of figuring out what cable we needed with the interweb. And let's take a walk over and look at the old Model A tank while we're talking shop. You all right there, old boy?
Yep.
Where's my beer? Get over here. Sorry, come up here. All right, Model A talk. Section. Oh, someone's truck.
Yeah, we never showed him the throttle cable or nothing, so I figured I'd show him real quick.
Are we filming?
Yeah.
Okay. WR4 figured out I ordered a cable from O'Reilly's for this truck, or this donor truck. And they said it was supposed to be, it would fit, but it doesn't. So the manufacturer, Walter, looked it up and figured out that this was like a 3/4 ton or 1 ton.
Mm-hmm.
It was 2 inches longer, and it worked perfect. Everything worked there. But finally, we got a break. So we got that installed. Everything's where we could go. Boom, boom. We just ordered. Walter. This is our steering. We need a double D to connect here to our steering column to our steering box. We just ordered that, $20, easy peasy. We're going forward. Now let's go over and talk Model A. This is your project, that's my project.
Yep.
All right, let's go. Come on. A little bit more shop talk. Now, however, Walter, WR4, splices all this together, there is some Model A gas tank talk. I cannot duplicate the look. Get this thing to match if he buys another tank. I guarantee you it's going to be a Chinesium. It's not going to fit. I want to use the original tank. So, I proposed to the owner that we cut holes in his gas tank that's 95 years old and clean all that nasty out, sandblast it, glass beat it, whatever. But we don't have the technology here to weld it. But we know people. And I proposed that to him, told him about the gaskets and stuff. And he was a little overwhelmed, I think. But he likes this idea. And he has a friend that we refer to as the professor. He's got a lot of degrees, more than a thermometer, and he works at Johns Hopkins, or I think he's retired from Johns Hopkins. So he's going to run that by the professor, see what's what. We'll know. It's his car, it's his decision. But he's in agreement. He wants to keep this as original as possible. And you're not going to see that. So why not? Make it work. All right. Well, that's what's going on. I got some other things to work on. Walter's got some things to work on. We're going forward. What do you think, Walty? You happy with what you got accomplished today?
Yeah, I think the blackout plate looks good.
Yeah, it's going to fit perfect. Just need to do a little adjustment.
Yep.
And it's got to dry. Next thing, we got to get that front clip ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
While we're waiting for parts to make that go.
Yep.
All right, we're getting close. Every day we work on it a little bit further. We got a working gas pedal. I'm going to start working on brake lines. You're going to do some shit work. Oh, and this is where the cabinets are going to go that you saw inside. My buddy, Mr. Mechanic, said you need some cool looking cabinets to house all this good looking stuff. And that'll keep the dirt off of it. So that's not gonna happen real quick, but it's gonna happen. What do you think? You in?
Yep.
All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. And again, if you got a better idea than cutting a hole in the back of this, it's not gonna happen today, it's not gonna happen tomorrow. So when this video comes out, if you leave me a comment, I will respond and we will take it under advisement with the owner. I'm counting on you guys to help me out here. What do you think? Is this a bad idea or is it a good idea? All right. You got anything to say, Waddy, or WR4?
Nope.
Nope. Yeah. That's all right. Thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Leave me a comment. Share it with a friend. Ask around. Shop Talk with Bub. See ya!